The South Korean government has vowed to act if China is found to have violated international regulations with its apparent economic retaliation against the deployment of the THAAD missile defense system. Seoul also plans to step up communication with Washington to foster a balanced trade structure between the two countries. Kim Min-ji has this report.
Korean Finance Minister Yoo Il-ho has vowed to take appropriate legal action if China is found to have violated international regulations. His comments come in light of China's apparent retaliation against the deployment of the THAAD missile defense system to the Korean peninsula. Beijing has been imposing a slew of unofficial sanctions on Seoul, including suspensions on Korean retail stores operating in China, tougher limits on Korean imports, and a ban on group tour packages to Korea.
The government has been keeping close tabs on the developments in the wake of the THAAD deployment. We have called for cooperation with China through various channels, including the diplomatic and trade fronts. If China's actions violate international regulations, we will act according to the law.
The minister also commented on Washington's continued mention of the trade deficit with its major trading partners, including Korea. Yoo said the government will stay in communication with the U.S. and keep a close eye on its currency policy, while also ensuring the continued smooth execution of the Korea-U.S. Free Trade Deal and fostering a balanced trade structure between the two countries. This is likely out of concern that the U.S. could label Korea a currency manipulator. Korea is also seeking to narrow its current account surplus, as a condition Washington uses to gauge unfair currency practices is whether a country's current account surplus is larger than 3% of its GDP. Seoul's trade surplus in goods with the U.S. also tops $20 billion, another condition listed by the U.S. Treasury Department. Korea is currently on a U.S. watch list, and its currency practices will be reviewed again by Washington in April. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.